Uruguay have a proper sense of purpose here, a motivation to tie things up and look beyond the confines of this group. There is an expectant air, an enthusiasm and excitement. Victory will guarantee progression, and that is what they're seeking. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. Uruguay are a team on a mission. Maximum points, and they're on to bigger and better things.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
So we're up and running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Bentancur, and he's decided to go for it. And for a moment, time stood still. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Darwin. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He's shifting through the gears here. Plays it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he's managed to get rid. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Ball is over the line. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Nunez! Volleyed effort.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Nice looking ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Victory now would mean so much.
Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Uruguay with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cabo Verde have the chance to go the other way. They get a throw in. Valverde. Can he get it through? Back when it goes. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he thumps it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it rattles the bar! Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That is ended up in no man's land. De Arrascaeta. And he was quick to react. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Aims beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Uruguay! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And that is all they have time for. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Uruguay probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Uruguay have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. De Arrascaeta does really well to win the ball there. And that is out of play. And that is a little undercooked. Ah, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's in a great position here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's only too happy to take that back. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Uruguay leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Cleared away. Oh, that's ambitious. He's got away with one there. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Just about within shooting range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez is offering a right smile there.
Uruguay have their second corner now. De Arrascaeta with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries from a long way out.
It's pretty much standard practice these days.
He's picked his way through. Nice physical challenge. Oh, look at the space here. Chance to deliver. Valverde gets it away. That's a throw. Cabo Verde have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Oliveira is there, and he can get that clear. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he can clear it away. And back to the goalkeeper.
Cabo Verde really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's gone for goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Corner number 3 coming up. De Arrascaeta plays it short, looking to play him in. Oh, great leap! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And he skips past his man. Just eases him off the ball. And he's heaved it away. And time is up. Uruguay have laid claim to one of the most exclusive invites in football. They are into the knockout stage. The end of the game. Reflections?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.